Hello students, welcome to all of you. This is the third lecture on representation of geographical features. Earlier we discussed use of colors in topographical sheets and use of scales for measurement. Today we will discuss the types of scales. So let's start. So here it is the linear scale. It is also known as graphical scale. The linear scale is represented through the graphical drawing of the scale with divisions and subdivisions. Each division measures the distance on the map and the value written along the scale shows the distance on the ground. The big divisions on the scale are called primary divisions, which are further divided into smaller ones called the secondary division. So here I will show you the picture also. This is type of a linear scale. This is linear scale where the primary divisions are having smaller divisions also. So in diagram, the scale shows 1 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. The unit of the primary or secondary divisions may be same or different like kilometers and meters, etc. Next is a measuring distance on the map using scale. There are two methods for this. First is the direct method or crowfly method. So in this method, the distance is measured by placing a strip of the paper or a foot ruler or by pair of dividers on two needed points. Then the distance is measured from the linear scale. This is the distance in a straight line. Here you can see the linear scale and the direct method, in which we just keep a ruler over the topo sheet, and if we have to measure the distance between 2 points, like here there are 2 points x and y, we want to measure the distance. What do? We just keep a foot ruler along with this and just calculate the distance in between, and that distance will be calculated according to the scale that has been given along with the topo sheet, which will help us to decipher the distance between the 2 points. That was the direct method. There is also an indirect method or root distance. It is usually applied on the curved surfaces. To measure this, a piece of paper or thread is used. A thread or twine is used. The thread is twisted on the curves between the points taken for measurements. Then the distance is measured on linear scale by stretching the thread or twine along the scale. Here you are able to see suppose this is a curved road or whatever is there, and you want to measure the distance between point A and B. What do? We just place a piece of thread or twine here, mark the twine, then move the twine along the path through which we want to measure the distance up to this very point, and then we'll mark it here. We'll mark the twine here, from here also. So the distance between A and B will be covered with the piece of thread. Then this piece of thread will be calculated with the help of the scale. The length of the piece of thread, which marked from here to here, will be calculated by us, and this will be giving the distance between 2 points, and then we will convert this distance according to the scale given with the topographical sheet. This is how we measure the distances, direct and indirect method. I hope this is clear to you. Next, there are conventional signs and symbols. What are conventional signs and symbols? Certain symbols which are accepted all over the world are used to represent features like rivers, roads, mountains, cities, etc. on the map. These symbols are known as conventional symbols. These symbols are useful as they facilitate the representation of meaningful information on topographical sheets. Now, in the topographical sheets, only conventional signs are acceptable. You cannot just decipher a particular landform feature or an artificial feature by some other symbol. Means a particular symbol will be used for a particular feature only. Like here you are able to see the different type of symbols. Like roads, metal roads are shown by this method. Metal roads, unmetal roads like this, dotted lines, red color. Streams with track and bed, this is undefined stream and this is a canal. Dams, this is a masonry dam, this is an earthwork and weir. Swamps, island and rocks, this is a river, dry river, this is a dry river, this is a river with island and rocks, and this is a tidal river. This is a swamp, these are wells, lined well with blue color filled into it, unlined well which is having periphery of blue color but it is not filled with blue color. Tanks and perennial tanks. Embankments are there, contours are there, railway other gauges are present here. You can read from it respectively. Towns or villages shown like this. These are sand features. First is flat, these are sand hills and these are dunes. These are different artificial settlements that can be present on a topo sheet, like temple, church, mosque, tomb, graves. This is lighthouse, this is a mine, grass, scrub. These are type of trees like palmyra and other trees, plantain, conifer, bamboo and other trees. These are the heights, these are the benchmarks. Post office, police station, dark bungalows, inspection, rest house, circuit house, camping ground, forest, reserved forest and protected forest. So these are the symbols which are particularly used in topo sheets for just defining a certain type of land feature or artificial feature. This is what you have to keep in mind whenever reading a topo sheet. So this is it for today. You have to go through it very nicely so that it could be consolidated into your mind, because this is an important thing. So just go through it again, revise it, and I'll come up with the next lecture very soon. Till then, take care. Thank you.